So my name is Tom Thayer. I'm the education lead at Hinkley Point C. I hope you've had a fantastic conference so far. I'm just going to be talking to you about linking careers to the curriculum. We're going to be looking at these objectives during the session. So overview of Hinkley Point C, resources from Hinkley Point C, additional resources, what's coming up in the next 3 months, a time for questions and answers if you have any, chat facility, and then what's next. So a reminder of links and how to stay in contact with us. And then also you can provide us with any feedback which would be useful. The session is being recorded and slides will be available after the session. So Hinkley Point C Education Skills and Employment Pipeline has been running since 2011 to support the Hinkley Point C project in the community of Somerset and wider afield. Pre-16 schools engagement program called Inspire. Post-16 young HPC program. So this is about young people hearing more about Hinkley Point C and having an access to a range of resources that will help them take a step towards a dream career. Apprenticeships. We have many apprenticeship opportunities. So 1,000, an aspiration of 1,000 to be created during the course of the Hinkley Point C build. So all of those apprenticeship opportunities we are signposting people to through Inspire and the Young HPC program. And then at 18 plus, we have the job service. So this is the final piece of the pipeline, of the education, employment and skills pipeline. Where actually, we are helping that final push, advertising out roles, helping with career options in terms of CV writing and matching skills to appropriate roles as they come up. So I would encourage you to think about this question. What about me? How is what Tom is talking about today applicable to my learners and my context, be it a school or a college? Hinkley Point C is a new nuclear power station being built just outside of Bridgewater. It's a once in a lifetime project. So first in a generation nuclear power station being built. The last one was built at Sizewell in Suffolk went live operationally in 1995. But Hinkley Point C is an integral part of the UK's ambitions to be low carbon, to achieve net zero by 2050. And this infographic clearly shows, the number of job opportunities that are going to be created during the construction phase of Hinkley Point C. And I've already alluded to the fact that 1,000 apprenticeship opportunities. So great for the current situation that we're in terms of running rising unemployment rates. So we feel very lucky to have those jobs that we can advertise out to young people. So this is where we are with the build. Mechanical, electrical and instrumentation phase now. So this is about actually putting in the equipment into the buildings that we've created. And the MEH phase will be an alliance of a lot of very, very well-known organisations, if you like Doosan, Cavendish Nuclear, who will come with lots of needs in terms of roles. So you will see there supervisors, electricians, painters, support workers, welders, pipe workers, as well as other roles like team leaders, project managers, planners, etc. If you do want to follow the project or want to hear more about Hinkley Point C, we'd certainly encourage you to look at edfenergy.com, and through there you can have a look at what's new and the latest news from Hinkley Point C. So diving straight into resources, edfenergy.com/HPC education and skills /HPC Inspire and /young HPC. These are the best links in terms of finding some of our free available resources. So, digital presentations and lesson plans. If you go to edfenergy.com /HPC Inspire, you'll be able to find some of our assembly presentation decks and also our lesson plans for Key Stage 2, 4, to support your teaching and help you to achieve the Gatsby benchmarks. So go to edfenergy.com /HPC Inspire, scroll down the page, and then you'll be able to see those resources. Now, those resources have been aligned to the Gatsby benchmarks. So Gatsby benchmark 4, linking curriculum learning to careers. It also gives that insight and that encounter with an employer. So Gatsby 5, and then also they are linked to the national curriculum. So subjects like science, PSHE, geography, maths, physics, etc. As an example, this is an elimination activity. So it's Key Stage 4. So you would scroll down, find Key Stage 4 elimination activity. And most of the lesson plans have a presentation, PowerPoint presentation deck, and then they have some supporting teacher notes, some comprehensive teaching notes. Usually they consist of a lesson overview, learning objectives, and then the links to subject areas. So for example, in this activity, maths, citizenship studies, English, so mathematical reasoning, develop employability skills and effectively present ideas. As well as all of those lesson plans, we do have other Gatsby aligned resources that we'd just like to take this opportunity to highlight to you. So we have a pre-16 virtual career insight program, which is available at startprofile.com /Hinkley Point C. This is on demand, so if you just point your students in the direction of that career insight, they can do that at their leisure. And then we also have a virtual career work experience program for pre-16s. We will be running it again on the 21st of June, or the week commencing the 21st of June, alongside all of the other work experience programs which are on offer through the Heart of the Southwest LEP, which is absolutely fantastic. So there's lots of offerings there from different employers. And really, trying to help you achieve Gatsby 6, 7, and 8. So experiences of workplaces we've worked with to then be able to help you achieve Gatsby 7 in terms of that introduction to further education, and then also is highlighting higher education routes as well, to really offer that personal guidance and really make it a meaningful experience for those young people. Like you can see from the quote there, this is when we ran it back in November. So would certainly encourage you to find out more about that if you go to startprofile.com. And then also we will make sure that we advertise this opportunity and all of our other opportunities through the Heart of the Southwest LEP Careers Hub newsletter and also via the Somerset EBP. On top of all of those lesson plans, which are curriculum and Gatsby aligned, we also have the Young HPC Toolbox. So these are all digital resources which are available at edfenergy.com /Young HPC. But also at this point, I'd like to highlight the Young HPC program for 16 pluses. If you do have learners who are excited about Hinkley Point C, they want to find out more about opportunities, they want to develop their confidence and build their skills, we would recommend that they sign up to the Young HPC program. They receive a monthly newsletter highlighting about project news, interesting projects, introduction to some of our contract partners and the jobs and the opportunities that are available. So an absolutely fantastic program to be part of, and there's lots of resources available are on skills, behaviors, confidence development, etc. at edfenergy.com /Young HPC. I also said that I'd highlight some additional resources. So net zero, we talked about that earlier on, a wonderful net zero challenge that's been created by some of our EDF colleagues. So that is an absolutely fantastic resource that your students may be interested in. Also like to highlight our new visitor centre at our National Training, Learning and Development hub at Cannington Court. So this is to replace the previous centre at Angel Place Shopping Centre in Bridgewater. So really hands-on, really interactive. So it's going to be opening very soon. And this is the springboard. You come here before you go on a site tour. So would certainly encourage people to book a tour and book a visit to this new fantastic resource. So in terms of what's coming up and opportunities for your young people and your networks, you can book those year 8 and 9 engineering and net zero workshops now with Claire at STEMworks. So the link is there on the screen. Interactive sessions, we've run a few now post-pandemic. So please do get in contact with Claire and book those for the autumn term. Tonight, 18th of May, we have a Young HPC live chat, which is having a specific focus on bylaw, so Boyd Langer Orcs geospatial apprenticeship. So that starts at 7 o'clock. So there's an Eventbrite link there. We will be at the Skill Up Somerset Apprenticeship and Jobs Fair on the 2nd of June in the Southwest STEM Fest 2021 from the 7th to the 25th. We've got a broadcast with our partners at Learn Live UK in support of World Environment Day. That's going to take place on the 8th of June. There will be additional Young HPC live chats, June, July and September, and pre-16 work experience starting 21st of June. And then there will be, excitingly, a post-16 virtual work insight program, another Elevate program. So if you want to get in contact, find some more information on the link there. The job service system, if you go to edfenergy.com/HPC jobs, you will see all the job vacancies that are currently live on the project. If you put in apprenticeship in the search box, you will see what apprenticeships are currently available. It will filter it down for you. So I did this yesterday. So geospatial survey technician apprenticeship. There's a junior content producer apprenticeship with the Somerset EBP that's listed there as well. Formwork carpenter and a senior administrator. So we would really proactively encourage you to look at the job vacancies part of edfenergy.com/HPC jobs. I've already flagged about the geospatial apprenticeship web chat this evening, starting at 7 o'clock. So if you've got any learners that would like to find out a little bit more about what that entails, please do encourage them to sign on. But now we get to the question and answer part of the workshop. So I will stop sharing my screen. I'll come back and I will see if we do have any questions from anyone. Let's have a look in the chat facility. So yeah, if you'd like to add in any questions into the chat facility so I can take a look, because I believe that you can't come off mute, I will happily answer now. But hopefully you found some of those resources interesting. If you look at the chat facility for this workshop, you'll see all the links that have been posted by my colleague Cora Heel. So I'd encourage you to take a look there. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to press on. So I'm going to share my screen again. If you do have any questions, make sure you put them in the chat facility. To keep up to date with the project and what we're doing in education outreach, or in the education and outreach space, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, etc. Everything education and skills, edfenergy.com/HPC education and skills. I've alluded to Start Profile, and that's where we host our virtual work experience. So startprofile.com. And then finally, just wanted to flag with you, EDF UK has a YouTube channel. And actually on the YouTube channel, we have probably about 30 videos now about career insights and apprenticeships. So everything from scaffolding to what it's like to be a crane operator, a day in the life video of being an apprentice, and then also films on biodiversity, what young HPC is, etc. So I certainly encourage you to take a look at some of those videos. Just a reminder, this is where you can download the resources, the curriculum aligned and Gatsby aligned resources that I've mentioned. The Young HPC program, you can find out more about apprenticeships at /HPC apprenticeship. The job service link is there as well. And if you did want to book a tour, Hinkley Point Tours at nmb-edfenergy.com is the place to email. So contact Jane, mention us, book a session, and enjoy that new exciting facility. If you could answer the Survey Monkey for feedback, that would be amazing. Just take a couple of minutes to do, not even that. Have you enjoyed this session, workshop? Any other sort of feedback that you'd like to give? That would be absolutely fantastic. Really important for us, to continue to hear your thoughts on what resources you would like to be created. So please, offer recommendations, chuck them into the chat facility, reach out to us, and do let us know, because all we want to do is to help you be able to tell the story about exciting roles and opportunities. So if you could answer that, that'd be wonderful. I'm here now just to answer some questions before we close. So if you do have any questions, please pop it into the chat facility, and then you'll be on time to get back for the close of the conference. Okay, hearing nothing, seeing no other comments on the chat facility. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a nice close to the conference. Hopefully you found it really useful. There'll be some great resources that you've gained and insights from the conference that you'll be able to use to inspire your young people moving forward. Thank you, and a very good afternoon.